Happy weekend! Happy Saturday, guys! It is I, DM Daddy RPG, here to bring you the happy, fun type shenanigans through your weekend, as we no longer operate during the work week. Yes, perfect. Welcome to Palla Grande Time. This is our Vampire the Masquerade 3rd edition. Listen, anybody who watches this knows I am the most pro streamer to ever pro streamer. I had unmuted the wrong thing and not my mic. Hey, finger guns. This is our Vampire the Masquerade 3rd edition Sabbat game. Not 5th edition. I'm old. I don't have a good grasp on everything 5th edition yet, but we'll get there. We are joined today by Anya, portrayed by JenOfThieves, aka Degeneration X. Reverend Basher, portrayed by Korhal, aka Chef. Our brand new to our table person, Mitch, portrayed by Mitch. Charlie, portrayed by Artidutu. And Quinnen, portrayed by Ashley the Mage, Ashley the Rage, Ashley the Witch, Ashley the Brick, Magic Ashley. That's all 6 of them. Perfect. Haha, and now we're caught up in what I had already done before. Let's go. The Witch, not the Lich. Don't give her more names. She doesn't need more names. Guys, so for those of you watching and those of you playing, we are of course playing a Sabbat game, a nice little mini campaign, 5 to 6 sessions of Sabbat shenaniganry and awesomeness here in this Halloween spooky season. Palla Grande is the most important high holiday of the Sabbat, the Church of Cain, if you will. It is based on being a monster, and enactments of plays and productions and whatnot of the history and lore of Cain. And yeah, it's generally just one big giant monster revelry party, because this is 3rd edition. I know in 5th edition there's like some Inquisition and the Sabbat believe in the Masquerade now, or they call it the Silence of the Blood. Whatever. We don't care about that. We're playing old school Sabbat, where fuck a Masquerade, we're monsters. So yeah, and that's what we're doing now. Let's do some introductions. Quinnen, or Ashley, tell us a bit about Quinnen.
We gotta adjust for it.
I do, because I have to remember how to do the accent. Quentin is from the West Country in England. He came over to the States shortly after being churned. Fell in with the Sabbat and is a gangrel. So gangrel antiquary, to be exact. It's not a standard cami gangrel. Fuck that. That's too boring. Did you not hear any of it?
Oh no, I heard it. I was just checking to make sure if that was it or not. We got from the West Country, joined the Sabbat.
More about Quentin as we go on.
Okay, Artie, tell us a bit about Charlie.
All right. Well, Charlie is a fairly young vampire, not like 20s. She is a Asimite anti, if I'm pronouncing that correctly.
You are?
Sweet. All right. She is a very respectful person to her higher-ups, and she knows how to charm her way through a conversation. And before she was turned, she was a nosy journalist. But now that she has been turned, she went from journalist to more of a spy. She's here for the scoop. She knows how to get what she wants.
Okay.
And she's here with the Sabbat.
Sabbat.
The Sabbat.
Sabbat.
The Sabbat.
Sabbat.
Yep. Sabbat. Black Sabbath.
Sabbat.
All right, Mitch. Tell us a bit about Mitch.
I'm from the Pacific Northwest, and when I was first hired, I was a thin blood. so I wasn't really limited by sunlight and all that. But shortly after, I diablerized my sire and was no longer thin blood. Trying to protect the woods that I live in, the Sabbat had found me, and I agreed to join them. It was protection, and I got to learn more about vampires that way. Not very well versed on vampire culture or history yet. I'm still kind of learning. And by working with the Sabbat, I get connections. They're gonna help me learn about all that. I have a cat ghoul named Maboon that I bring with me everywhere. She usually sits on my shoulders, following me, hiding in the shadows.
Perfect. Love it. Reverend Basher, the pack priest.
Yes, peace be upon you. Reverend Basher is he's a pander, which is the Sabbat word for a caitiff or a no clan. He actually is a reverend due to a long series of extremely convoluted things that nobody would believe anyway. He was a ghoul preacher at one point, working for a vampire lord in the main city. He was in the suburbs, and a Sabbat attack came through during Wednesday night service, found him, crucified him, and then turned him. So sort of a tweaked version of a shovelhead, I suppose. And yeah, he is a very interesting, charismatic kind of person. Truly enjoys what he does. And, you know, he's here for you. To help you. Praise King.
Pray Kane. All right. And Anya, or JenOfThieves, tell us about Anya, the pack ductus.
Anya was born in Russia. Her father was the head of a fairly prominent family toward the end of the Soviet Union. Her father sent her away to the United States for college, and was pretty quickly assassinated. So she kind of learned how to make her own money, develop her own little chain of command.
Just to clarify, her dad was assassinated, not Anya was assassinated, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
You said got to the States and was promptly assassinated. I was like,
I
didn't hear the he.
He was assassinated. And that is how her, kind of prominent sire found her operating her own little crime family out of her college dorm.
Hell yeah. All right. And now for the fun question. I don't know if the two people that were supposed to do this settled on this. Pack name?
No, you go ahead. Go on.
We are
Reverend.
the walking punchline.
Okay. Walking punchline. And yeah, so it's a bunch of relatively newer Canaanites in this thing. I don't think anybody's super old or anything like that, so this is fun times. Small but powerful but mighty. Efficient but weird.
Fierce.
But cool. Fierce, yes. Beautiful. You guys are in a wonderful, definitely not a total crap hole, Rust Belt Midwest city. We'll go with, I don't know, Columbus, Ohio. Why not? Definitely not awful. Definitely not in Ohio. No. There's, of course, everything's business as usual. City's kind of a little bit downtrodden, a bit run down, bit, not as nice as some of the other cities, but you guys make do, because that is the case in point for most Sabbat cities in this era of Sabbat that we are playing. Life is generally business as usual. I figure we'll go ahead and start us off with a good getting to know you of Reverend Brasher's decided that the pack's gonna do a game of Instinct today.
Yes, we are.
So, you guys wake up, the sun has set, the night rises, and with that, let's go ahead and begin. Remember, you're a dark, evil, terrible monster of the night.
Good evening, all. Good evening. Good evening.
Good evening. Why are you talking like that?
Well, I've been up for a little bit, and why not? Anyway.
Oh, upon
So-
everybody waking up, spend a point of blood.
Okay.
I taketh away.
How do you remove a point of blood?
Click the one next to it.
Going
Click
away.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I had that
Thank
thing
you.
too.
Are we going to do something tonight? I am bored.
Yes, we are. Since
We'll make with it, Father.
since our dear Ductus seems bored, and honestly, I believe we could all use a bit of a pick-me-up, we're going to play a game.
I love games.
I know you do. Especially this one. So, we're going to play a fun little game that I lovingly call Odd Man Out. So what we're going to do is we are going to choose a building at random. It needs to be at least, let's say, 5 stories. We're going to put a whole bunch of fire on the bottom floor. And somewhere through the building, we're each going to bring one individual. Let's go with human for right now. I, without looking, am going to put a symbol on one of these humans. They're going to be armed, because where's the fun if it's not? They're going to be armed, and we're going to start at the top floor. First person to find the marked individual and drain, but not kill, wins. If you drain or even bite or kill one of the decoys, you lose, even if you found the right one later. Time runs out when the building burns down. Questions?
Is there a prize?
Seems simple enough. I mean,
I like winning.
find the marked human, eat them, but don't kill them.
Yes. Oh, one other point. They will have weaponry. Guns, blowtorches, knives. Hell, let's give them a stake each just to make this more fun.
Seems a bit unfair for them, but all right.
We will be doing this barehanded.
We don't need weapons.
I never use
Or-
weapons anyways.
We are the sword of Cain. If we do not keep our edge, it does not matter what weapons we wield. So, does anybody have a building they think might be fun?
How long
Any
have we been in this city?
skyscrapers nearby? Like
How long?
big is this city?
Columbus, Ohio. I don't freaking know if there's skyscrapers in Columbus. Let's do a quick
Maybe
search.
one.
Skyscraper, Columbus, Ohio. Let's Google.
Oh yeah, there is.
List of tallest buildings in Columbus, Ohio. Yeah, there are. They're all centered in the heart of downtown. Columbus, Ohio, Capitol Square, Road State Office Tower, Levesque Tower, Citizen Levesque Tower, Columbus, blah, 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 blah. So Road State, Levesque, Williams Green Building, Huntington Center, Vern Rife State Office Tower, One Nationwide Plaza, Franklin County
Huntington's Tower, that has a good ring to it. I mean, we are going hunting.
The Huntington Center.
Fair point.
And it'll burn up like a torch. We're starting at the top, right?
We will. You will not know
Y'all
what
are
if you
fast
don't believe.
enough.
I do love that confidence.
You guys would know.
Very well.
You guys would know that the Huntington Center is attached to the Huntington Plaza, Doubletree Hotel, and the Huntington National Bank building. So there's a chance that there will be mortals around as well as the ones that you would try to steal and take. Just putting that out there.
Sounds like a fire will cause some chaos there, huh?
I don't think we'll get to finish our game.
Would you prefer a different building then?
If the point is the game,
Just close.
somewhere
Very well.
quiet.
I just
Somewhere
closed the
we'll be
tab.
less likely to be disturbed.
Columbus, Ohio, skyscrapers.
If we just want to make fire,
Well,
Making
So the
wasn't the
thing,
bottom of the building being caught on fire as well?
yes, but then we all get to have fun with people armed with axes and hoses afterwards.
all of the skyscrapers are in downtown. If you go with that, there's going to be mortal in interference. If you're caring about that, skyscrapers are out.
Is there any sort of like... Let's assume that we can find one moderately sized 5-story office building somewhere sort of towards like the outer ring-ish area.
Sure.
Okay.
Unnamed building here.
Unnamed building here.
We're going
I'm
to
fine
go.
with that.
We're going to go to the building.
oh, that's so much better.
Well, I do prefer it when we don't have to worry about others trying to get in our games.
Are you mocking my accent?
I'm enjoying your accent. So,
Pack
questions, comments?
Pack Priest, how many people?
Let's say 6.
Yay. Okay.
And if they escape, we kill?
Of course.
Or do they
There
get
are
killed
no-
because they're wily?
Well,
If they're smart enough to get out, they should be able to get away.
If they can survive getting out. You know what? Why not? However, if the marked one escapes, we all lose. Okay?
What happens to loser?
Loser. Anyone and everyone who loses has to do a swan dive off the top floor. There will be points added for style and for the number of bystanders hit, if any.
You make me almost want to lose.
Do as you see fit. Kane finds a way to bring us closer to him through all of the rights he gives us. Win or lose, we still get better. Kane be praised. Plus, it's fun.
Who doesn't enjoy a good hunt?
Especially.
I knew there was a reason.
There are many reasons.
Of course not. So, does anyone have anything they need to do before we leave?
I'll use my feral whispers to speak with my cat Maboon.
Meow.
You'll find us a few rats to snack on while we're busy, why don't you? It's gonna be a bit much for you.
Nuzzle, nuzzle, purr, purr, purr. Hops off your shoulder and bolts. Real quick, who all else in the pack has animal ken? Or rather, who doesn't have any dots in animal ken?
I have none. Because you asked who has none.
Cool. The cat hisses at both of you.
I have 2 in animal ken.
Yep.
Sorry.
No, you're fine.
Goodbye, kitty cat.
Ah!
Eh.
Sometimes she doesn't like people for just no reason at all. Pay her no mind.
Especially not horrible
Give her some
monsters.
time. She'll warm up to you.
She is very lucky you like her.
Are you threatened by a cat, Douglas?
No.
No? See something of yourself in her?
You could break the cat with a sneeze. I am not afraid of it.
Alright, roll.
Never questioned whether or not you could win.
Hell yeah, kitty.
However, finding a kindred spirit, never a bad thing in my mind. Was that me or the cat?
You.
The cat's gone.
Love you too. Anyway,
After about 10 minutes or so, kitty cat comes back. It's just like dragging, it's like a rat runs out the room, scuttles back. It has efficiently killed 9 rats and brought them all back for you guys. Before running up and just right around Mitch's feet, just like walking in like a figure 8 in between them while rubbing against his calves. Proud of himself and his ability to feed and take care of his people. Because they clearly can't hunt for themselves.
Maboon is a she.
She. Maboon. Maboon. I'm gonna write
an
that
efficient
down.
hunter without question. We should all take lessons.
Boon.
Anyway, that's for our next game
At least
later.
we have thumbs.
I'm gonna be like draining rats like Capri Suns. Anyone want one?
Ugh, no.
Thank you, no.
Hold
I've
the
had
hand
worse.
out.
I'll take one.
All right, so Mitch, Charlie, and Quinnen, you'll be able to start the game at full blood, whereas Anya and Reverend Basher, you were still down from your waking up expenditures. So now the fun part. We said we were going to do 6 people, right?
Mm-hmm.
Let's go find some.
Yep, you guys make your way into town to go find 6 totally willing participants of this horrible thing.
Are we driving or are we walking? I'm not sure where. Like, Matt, roughly how far from our haven to the building would you say it is? A couple miles?
Sure, we'll
Very
go with
well.
We'll go with a couple miles. You guys never established where your haven is, so we'll just go with a couple miles.
It's someplace that's got 9 rats within a 10-minute catwalk.
Maybe a park near the woods.
That's
If
most
we are
of all
taking that many people, we probably want a trunk. You can
Unless
usually
we just
fit
want to-
3 to 4 in a trunk if you don't care if they get hurt.
We're also going to need accelerant and fire starting creations.
Charlie, the rat that you
Yeah.
the rat that you took the feet off of wasn't fully killed, and claws and bites at your face as you start trying to drain it. Take 1 level of
You're
damage.
pathetic.
Where's the
And-
damage?
On the right side of the sheet, there should be like bruised, healthy, stuff like that. The one at the top would be the one that you click off.
So what do I turn it to?
turn it to the horizontal,
The
vertical,
hyphen.
Dash.
the straight line.
Yeah, dash.
Okay.
Heck yeah. As you'd suffer some
The rats.
action damage from the
Do you
rats.
need assistance?
It's the rat's loss. It's not me who needs the assistance.
The rat seems
Very well.
enough job.
Well, we can always pick up pencil. I don't know why I put the term Russian there.
It's contagious.
Everybody's mocking you. Anya.
Anya is best.
I am so sorry, Jen. I did not mean to pick up the Russian.
Everyone
We
just
can
wants to
pick
be
up
like me.
pencil.
Truly. Very well. We will need several things. One, we're going to need sufficient weaponry for our contestants. Two, we are going to need enough fire fuel and accelerant to be able to start a decently sized fire. And three, we are going to need contestants. So, as I see it, three teams. Does anyone have anything they really do or do not want to do? Or Ductus, would you prefer to assign?
I'm good at collecting people, but I also might know where we can get some guns.
Would you
I
like to
couldn't
go
tell you
alone
where
or
to get
some...
any guns, dude, or any weapons, really. I could get some people as well.
Charlie? Quentin? What do you want?
I'm perfectly okay with hunting some people down.
They
I
have
have
to
yet
get the
failed.
game alive.
All I'm
won't
saying, we need 6 at the end. However many you do or do not pick up is your business. Very well,
Not
Ductus.
having-
It seems.
Keep going.
No.
Well, shit. I forgot, so go on.
Very well. Ductus, if you would pick one to go with you, unless you feel like going solo to get your weaponry.
Charlie, you come.
Very well.
My pleasure.
All right. I look to the other two. So, which of you wants to go get the gas and wood? Which of you wants to come up? Yes.
You get gas. Quentin and Mitch, they get people.
Where's the fun?
Sure, game. You make the rules.
Kane teaches us to be humble. Fine.
Humble is not
Me.
what I would call you.
Me. Well,
I
this
need
collar.
gas,
This
but
collar.
I have no money, man.
Oh, who needs money?
recall
You're not getting guns. I also
I'm not
don't have
saying you need to
money.
buy it. I'm saying you need to get it. Anyway,
You're collecting
So-
people, Mitch.
yes.
I'll pull out my wallet and hand over like $40 to Basher. Here for the petrol.
Thank
With us
you.
furthering the American economy.
We can't all be communist.
I'm not communist. I want all things.
I don't have time to go into that right now. Very well. Do you think 2 hours will be sufficient for everyone to complete their tasks?
1 hour, make it hard.
I don't know who you have to deal with. Very well. It is approximate. I give the address for the so-and-so building. Meet here, 1 hour. Questions, commentary, limericks, anecdotes, dirty jokes?
Do you have dirty joke? I listen to dirty.
I always have dirty.
Give me dirty joke.
Okay.
I'm waiting.
How do you get bloodstains out of an altar boy's robe?
I don't know how.
Remember, we are streaming.
Holy water.
Twitch, turn away.
Something more
Holy
than
water.
that. They're not trying to remind us that we're streaming.
Reverend Basher, give me a charisma expression to see if your joke lands.
Come on. Charisma expression. They did not roll?
Don't see
I
it.
see nothing.
Oh, there we go. I don't need to put anything in the pool mod?
Nope.
Difficulty 6.
Yep.
Rolling.
One success. So we'll say that joke lands as delivered.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, you tried.
I said I had a
asked
joke. I
for
didn't
this?
say it was good.
Okay.
It's one of those you had to be there kind of things. Anyway, let's go. 1 hour. It is currently, let's say 9 o'clock.
Sun just came
So-
up. It'd be like 7:30. 8 o'clock.
Sun came up.
You know what? You guys woke up
Sorry.
at 7:30. We'll say it's 8 o'clock.
All right. So 8 o'clock. Be there. Be there by 9.
Yes.
Can go with you. Aaron, walk out the door.
Okay.
Well, I'm gonna shape of the beast into the turkey vulture
Okay.
so I can scout around.
Perfect. Quentin, what are you doing?
I too am also going to shape of the beast into just a bat to fly around and scout.
Okay, perfect. Team Gangrel doing their thing.
Yeah.
I love it. I dig it. Give me some perception alertness. Because it's 8, you guys live kind of like in the outskirts of town. Finding people in your immediate area might be a little bit more difficult.
Standard difficult?
Yep,
Can't
6
find awareness. I'm blind.
alertness.
Oh, alertness.
Damn, Ashley.
That's not even factoring in the bat bonuses.
Damn, Mitch!
Heck yeah.
Holy crap!
So many tens.
So flying around, like looking on the streets, you know, not really many people out there, but like as you're flying about, flitting as a bat and soaring as a buzzard, like eventually the sound of music hits your ears, and as you continue flying, somewhere like in like a tiny tree line, there's a bunch of teenagers. Looks like they've got like a Bluetooth speaker and they're just blasting tunes and drinking beers and making out and like, you know, just doing things rebellious kids and with not much to do, doing what they can with what they got.
I continue to search for a less cruel target. One that wouldn't be so cruel to pick off. These people are young.
Mitch, you are Path of Feral Heart. You would not think that way. That is easy. That is
I
easy
wasn't
prey.
supposed to be cruel.
I mean, it's not cruel. But it's prey. It's easy prey.
Oh, okay.
If you want to explain away from going after teenagers by being like, that's too easy of a task to do.
It is a bit easy to pick off drunk teenagers.
There's an echo from somebody.
But, oh, sorry, it's my brother on the phone.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Your brother sounds just like you.
It does.
It's like I'm hearing two Mitches. Oh no! All right, cool. So Mitch.
But if it's not particularly cruel to my character, then yeah, I'll go after the teenagers.
this entire game of Instinct that you're about to do would be cruel to your character. But the pack must do. Now, whether Mitch participates or not in the game of Instinct is entirely up to him. It's like, just keep that in mind. I love that you are keeping in mind your path, and I love that. That's awesome. Mitch, you could pass on these teenagers, and we'll find you someone else. Quinnen, what are you gonna do? Teenagers or
Teenagers.
As you see, Mitch.
Drunk teenagers.
Okay. All right. So, Mitch, you continue to fly off as you see Quinnen go descend upon the easy prey. Quinnen, okay, look, walk me through it. I've laid out the scene. There's a bunch of teenagers partying and raging, having a good time.
I am going to find a place to shift back to my normal form.
Mm-hmm.
And then...
by the way, Mitch, Quinnen, make sure that you spent your blood for changing shapes.
Yep. And I believe it's just one.
It is. You can spend more blood to speed it up, but it is just one blood.
Oh no! I was looking for obfuscate. Sorry, because I was gonna cloak over and then just start knocking people out as best I can.
Okay. You would be able. So, give me a dex brawl for your first one.
All right. How do I add potence into this map?
You don't.
I don't. Okay.
It successes at the end.
Successes on the damage.
Ah, that's how potence works. Okay.
Okay, so we had 2 total successes. So now you're going to roll your strength. One success. How much potence does Quinnen have?
2.
2. So a total of 3 damage. So from obfuscate, bop, right on the back of one kid's head. Hey, what the fuck? Not enough to knock them out. As they turn around and and you realize all 8 of these teenagers are just like, hey! And, well, here we go. We have begun. Unholy monster of the night versus teenager. Love it. This music's not going to be appropriate at all for this. All right, so initiatives. What we are going to do is roll 1d10, Quinn.
Mm-hmm.
So 5 plus your total dexterity.
Which is 5.
So that's 10 plus your wits.
So 13 in total.
Okay. Boom.
Because I have 3 wins.
Add custom. Quinton. Add. Total of 13. Okay. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And
Said we
then
needed at least 6.
roll 6d10. Twelve. Quinnen is not going first.
That's
5,
fine.
13, and 11. Alright, descending. Boom! Don't get messed up in the first episode, it sets a bad precedent.
Too late.
Alright,
It's me.
and so Quinnen. And hey, look at that. We already have 6 humans for the game, so this is perfect. Let's go ahead and move the map so people can see. Boom. Put this in place. And alright, so Quinnen, you snuck attack one of them. And so they're there partying, they're there partying. And then these 3 are over here partying. Now they're not, like just these 6 kids. There's like a couple of girls that are like, like they're making out with and like everything, but all that, random teenager college bullshit stuff. But the 6 dudes all seem to be like, oh, hey, well, you want to go punching our boy? So we are... I joked earlier on not knowing 5th edition that well. However, I have decided I am going to keep 5th edition's combat. So this works out beautifully and perfectly. People that are first... So first it is people that are already in combat. So 6 in Quinnen. Quinnen, you are higher than them. Their initiative, it's the one that botched. So you can go ahead and he's going to try to punch you back. What are you doing, Quinnen?
I am going to... I gotta find the page. It's cinch is what I'm going to try to do, but I don't remember what the role is for cinching someone.
Dex plus Brawl.
Oh, is it? Okay.
3rd edition Vampire is great. It's Dex plus thing for all things combat.
Good. Standard diff?
Yep, standard diff. So these are going to be contested challenges. You have 8 successes. They have 2 successes. So you overachieve. You can go ahead and roll me a strength check. Actually, wait, you said you're cinching them, right?
Cinching, which does deal strength as damage.
Okay, perfect. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Plus you had 2 potents, you said?
2 potents.
So that's 7 on top of the 3 that you've already... So there's like, headlock. And he like immediately just like passes out in your arms. You got 1. But the problem is the friends.
5 others.
So, 1, 2, 3. Runs up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Cool. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Not enough to get there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, he is currently passed out, so we can ignore him. Okay, Quinnen. I'm just gonna go ahead. New physical combats. Roll 5d10. Let's just copy paste that. Let's see how much you survive. So that is no successes. 1 success. You can roll stamina to soak. We just click stamina in a drop down. There's no anything.
I could have. I just typed it. Okay.
Oh. 1 success
I just did the
versus
5d10.
1 success, so you take no damage from these pathetic teenagers.
I guess this is all dashing. Fortitude doesn't.
Doesn't.
apply to it.
Yes, it does. And 1, 2, 3. So 2. Roll. Right, give me another soak roll. And remember, if you have fortitude, you're adding that many dice to the roll as well.
Oh, okay.
Fortitude applies to all soaking rolls. It's also the only way you can soak aggravated damage.
Sorry, it's the first time I've ever used fortitude.
It's all good. I got you, friend.
Wow,
But-
that went fucking poorly.
All right, so 1, 2, 3 plus the botch 4. So you are going to click off 4 boxes with the dash because it's bashing damage. So like you're like, oh, well, these pathetic teenagers, they're doing absolutely bah. I was like, okay, that one sucked. That one's the fighter of the group. Okay.
That one's a little bit bigger than the others.
Just straight across the jaw. Mortal women start screaming and running away. Mitch, as you're flying around trying to find more of a quarry, more prey, you hear the screams of people, and you glance back over your shoulder with your 7 awesome fucking roll of successes, and you turn, and it's like you see Quinnen getting fully encircled and ganged up on by these teenagers, and like a couple of the hits aren't really doing nothing, and then like one punch just like rocks Quinnen a little bit, like just like as Quinnen is being swarmed by these humans who are using the old classic human means of strength in numbers to overcome a vicious predator. Well, Mitch
It'll
could
take me
is
take me
Mitch
3 turns to transform back. By then, he'll probably have it dealt with. He wouldn't take on prey that he can't deal with.
you're gonna keep flying to
That's just
find you're
common
gonna
knowledge.
keep moving on to find other prey?
Yeah, he's got
You
this.
play these games.
Hell yeah. I love this. This is great. This is perfect.
I love your confidence in me because holy fuck, yeah, no.
All right.
Uh,
So Quinnen,
Spend the blood for celerity.
spending the blood for celerity.
Because I'm being encircled.
Uh-huh.
And we're gonna make this shit count.
All right. So everybody except for this one down here is going to continue trying to like mud stomp, punch, gang up on you. And I'm guessing what is your action or your physical action? Are you gonna keep trying to fight? Like you got one passed out, you could let him go and fight back if you want, or you could try to flee.
No, I'm gonna drop the one that I knocked out.
Okay.
And then because I haven't closed me on this, I'm going to move down and
Nope. Put yourself back up there. Remember, we're doing 5th edition, so they're going to get to attack you. They are attacking. If you're doing anything besides attacking, you do not have an action yet.
Right. Okay, then yeah, I'm just going to start attacking 3 others. That's celerity. That's my celerity action as well.
Right now we're in normal. Right now we're in normal. So which one are you attacking in the normal?
We'll go with this one.
The one right above you?
me.
Okay, so
Yeah.
let's do our contested rolls.
Okay.
Oh yeah, 4 successes. Let's go.
What am I rolling for this?
Dex Brawl.
Okay.
You should just leave one of the rolls Dex Brawl. Just leave that up there.
I have it. You said contested, so I was like, what are we contesting?
We're contesting our roll pools. So you roll
Would you please?
1 success.
These ones today.
The first game, Quinnen's gonna go down to mortal teenagers. This is gonna be amazing. Okay, so I had 4 successes. You had 1 success.
Mm-hmm.
So 5d10. Only one damage. Roll your soak.
4. These fucking ones, man.
Take another bashing. Take another bashing, Quinn. And okay.
These fucking ones, though.
So 2, 3. So 3 more attacks coming your way. Only 1 success. Roll soak. Okay, you take nothing. Extra attack number 2.
I have a question. They're gonna
Good.
knock him out and he's gonna go unconscious, right? He's not just gonna burst into ash
Correct.
once they beat him up.
Correct, yes.
Okay.
Triple botch. We're going with ye old Matt Classic rules on this. One of the kids, we'll say it's this one. No, actually, we'll say it's... Yeah, no, this one. Goes to swing and trips over his friend that you let go, falling face first into the ground and knocking himself out as his head hits a rock.
Okay.
Okay, so they're knocked out now. Hell yeah. Good job, Quinnen. And
By the way, Matt, your ping isn't showing up for some reason. Whenever you're pinging.
I wasn't pinging, I was hovering to try to determine. All right, and so that's 1 success. Roll your soak again.
It's a
3
tie.
success. It's a tie. You take no damage. All right, and then this one is going to move up, finishing boxing you off, and it's going to swing on you.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4. All right, so that's roll. 1, 2, 3. Thank God he doesn't have a specialty.
Right?
All right.
Fuck.
Get 1 more stamina roll. 3 successes versus the 4. Take 1 other level of bashing.
Okay.
Where are you at damage-wise right now?
Crippled. Not in cap. I'm at my -5 for health. In bashing.
Okay. So what that means is you're going to be at -5 on your rolls now.
Okay.
And all right, celerity action 1.
I'd like to spend a blood to heal my bashing.
You've already spent the 1 blood you're allowed to spend by activating celerity.
That's right, I forgot. Yeah. That was all in, this has only been 1 turn.
Correct.
I forgot that.
No, this is turn 2.
With this, I meant all this damage.
So there are means of escape via these diagonal boys. If you want to flee and leave the 2 downed people behind, or you have celerity active, you can attack.
Yeah. We're gonna play it smart. Actually, hang on. Yeah, we're gonna play it smart.
There's a strobe light.
I've got 3 in.
chat.
I've got a 3 in wits. I'd say that's enough for some common sense. We're gonna try to flee.
Well,
go
you are in
down.
celerity. These guys will not be able to pursue you. So if you would like to declare fair escape and leave this exchange, you can.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and do fair escape then.
Okay, then the combat ends.
That was it's stamina and athletics, right?
It is dexterity. Athletics determine the amount you can move, but because it's celerity, I'm just going to say you super speed away, and there's nothing they can do about it. Because they are normal. They are normal mortals.
I got 2 of them downed out of 6.
Okay.
Am I still flying nearby?
You are. Actually, you said you were moving on, so I was going to put you into a different scene.
Okay.
You got 2 of them down, but you had to leave them behind, Quinn.
Good.
Okay. Boom, boom, Beautiful. We'll just move these guys here in case people decide to come back. And we will turn off combat music. I love it. I thought that made me so happy. Good job, Ashley. The chaos of
Had to start
Sabbat.
it off right.
The chaos of Sabbat reigns.
Had to start off right on a Sabbat game.
While I'm
So,
looking around, I'm going to use my eyes of the beast to see perfectly in the darkness.
Uh-huh.
There's no roller cost. It just takes a turn to manifest.
Yep. All right. As you are doing so, in perfect darkness, you're able to, like, there's not many people that are out. There's, like, occasionally a guy taking trash from his house out to the bin behind. There's a couple of homeless vagrants kind of camped near a gas station, which you would notice Reverend Basher is approaching, because it's his job to get the gas for your guys' game of Instinct tonight. So Reverend Basher joins the scene.
Well, homeless people seem kind of nasty. I say go pick off that guy that's on his own. That shouldn't be hard.
homeless people seem kind of nasty. One of the best.
I'm gonna go into like some bushes nearby and go back into my humanoid form
Okay.
and approach this guy that's outside taking out the trash. And I'm gonna use Quell the Beast.
Okay, are you using apathy or intimidation or scared?
I'll use apathy.
Yes, my man. All right, give me that roll.
What are the two things on there?
It should be in the handout. Let's click.
Oh, sorry, my bad. I misunderstood when I was reading it.
No, it's all good. So if you're doing apathy, you're going to be using manipulation and empathy.
Yeah. If I remember right, it costs a blood, doesn't it?
Well, the beast. Nope, it does not.
Difficulty 7.
Yep.
Two successes.
Two successes. That is more than enough. So you like step out from the bushes and like you stare at him and it's like the guy like
Hey man, you wanna come with me? Wanna come hang out?
and then apathy is like, I mean, sure, cool. That's whatever, I guess.
Alright man, let's go meet up with my friend over here at the gas station.
Okay. Sure. Well, I mean, whatever. Copy. Paste.
Hey Reverend, I got one.
Reverend Basher,
Good evening,
as you're
Mitch.
approaching the gas station, you see Mitch coming up with a dude, pajama bottom pants, like tank top, no shoes.
He ain't
Good
fancy,
evening,
but he's a
Mitch.
dude, right? You wanted a person?
I did. That was all that was required.
I think I should go check on Quentin. He's getting beat up.
Oh,
Can I
He
leave
needs
this
what
guy
now?
with you?
Sure.
All right.
The mortal.
Well, I'll
walk-
see you
the mortal,
in what?
mortal-
30 minutes now.
It's about like
35.
I was gonna say it's more like 45. Combat, while it takes longer in game, is actually really short in time. So, perfect. All right,
45.
the apathetic mortal makes his way over to Reverend Basher and just stands next to him as he's been instructed, because whatever.
And I'll turn back into a vulture and fly back to where I saw Quentin.
Spend another blood for turning back into a thing. And you fly and you make your way over towards the direction of Quinnan. And you see Quinnan running through the woods, mortal form, just like booking it, cheesing it straight out of that situation that they put themselves in. And Quentin, because you had already rolled for this scene for your investigation or your alertness, you would see the turkey buzzard you know to be Mitch making their way back towards you.
I'm gonna stop and wave him down. And just like hold it, and then just like hold out an arm for you to land on. That way you don't have to shift back.
Yeah, I'm gonna land back down and go back into my humanoid form as well.
Okay.
How successful were you, Quentin? Did you at least knock any of them out? How'd it go?
Yeah, 2 of them got knocked out. One of them hurts a lot. Oh, that one rattled me a little bit. But
well,
out of the 6 of them, I got 2 of them knocked down.
I think I could scare the rest of them away if you want to go retrieve the 2 you knocked out.
We can do that.
Alright, now spend another blood to turn into a bear.
Okay.
A grizzly bear.
That grizzly bear.
A grizzly bear should be enough to scare some teenagers away, I think.
We're gonna find out.
Oh yeah.
All right, Mitch, you make your way back to where the party was at. I need a manipulation intimidation roll from you.
I'm just coming out of the bushes, swinging and roaring.
Okay.
Difficulty 6?
Difficulty is 6, yes.
5 successes.
You are correct. That is enough to make the other 4 flee in terror as they were trying to wake up their friend. But leaving them behind for the bears, like, fuck them, they're out, they can't defend themselves, we don't care.
I'm gonna, like, move my bear head to gesture Quentin to come pick up the other 2.
Yep. I'll just throw them on to Mitch's back. Because he's in bear form. Grizzly bears are big.
Mitch has to do everything for you. What kind of gang roll are you?
I can carry him, it's fine.
A city gang roll. He is a country gang roll.
So scratch some tally marks into the dirt, and then I'll scratch out 3 of them so that it's a way to communicate to Quentin that we've got 3 people now.
3 down, 3 to go.
And 6.
The hunt continues.
All right, so what are you doing with your knocked out people?
Well, I thought I was putting them on Mitch's back, so
Right.
they're going wherever Mitch goes at this point.
Okay, Mitch is now perma-bear as he is carrying things. Perfect. 3 of the 6 acquired. Reverend Basher, you're at the gas station. There's now a mortal hanging out with you. So, like, are we going to, like, a party, or what?
Yes, we are.
Like, are we
I just
going,
have to pick up 1 or 2 things before we go.
Like, are we going soon, or
As soon as we get this done, we'll be on our way.
whatever?
All right. So I look around this gas station. Is there a car that's just finished filling up?
Evens or odds, Chef?
Odds.
Because remember, you're on the outskirts of the city. Yes, as a matter of fact.
Okay.
Wonderful. We'll go with like a scion.
All right. I make sure my priestly collar is straight, which it already was, but still.
Okay.
And I walk up, friendly, openly, and I tap on the driver's the driver's window.
I don't have any money, like that they say without even looking at you.
I'm not asking for money, my son.
Ew, organized religion, gross, icks. Starts turning over the car.
Okay. How do I want to do this?
This guy's a
I'm gonna-
vibe, though.
I'm sorry?
Mitch-
The NPC, I said he's a vibe.
Okay.
You organized religion rolls up the window.
I use presence.
Which presence?
Presence 3. Entrancement.
You try to use entrancement.
Yes.
That one's a chart. Remember that.
That is
We have another Alan situation.
appearance empathy.
Whatever the handout says.
Yep.
That's why we have it. Presence, entrancement. Appearance, empathy versus the target's permanent willpower. Okay, so you can go ahead and roll.
What was is it difficulty 6?
And I'm not going to tell you the difficulty. So just
Okay.
roll the dice. They are entranced to you for a year.
You gotta throw it.
Tabletop presence is weird.
Truly. My child, do you think it'd be possible for you to give us a lift to the so-and-so building? It's not very far.
Sure, that sounds great. Gets out of the car and opens the door for you and your friend.
Thank you. I usher my friend in. Shall we?
I guess. Whatever.
Thank you.
Apathetically gets into the car. Doesn't buckle up because why bother?
Okay. My child, do you by chance have a gas can in this car?
No, Daddy, I don't. You keep calling them your child. That is how this NPC reacts to that.
Okay.
Forgive me, Father, for I have sinned, and I'm sorry, Daddy, I've been naughty, or the same fucking thing.
It depends on who's saying it.
This person entranced by you.
Yes. In that case, do you think you could possibly help me? We need to bring some gas to where we're going. A friend of ours is in need. Do you think you could give me a hand going inside, grabbing a gas can or two and filling it up to bring with us?
Scuttles off into the gas station.
So kind. So kind. Matt, is it about this time of year?
Yeah.
Okay, I know a lot of gas stations sell like firewood and whatever. Like outside. Is there any there?
Evens or odds?
Evens.
Nope.
Okay,
Not
never
up
mind then.
in the Midwest. No, sir.
Not in the Midwest. Very well.
Surprising.
In that case, I dare say
I've personally never seen
Shoot.
firewood being sold at a gas station. So, but
oh,
Are
it's
you kidding?
it's fine. It's
I
fine.
can-
Evens or odds it. There is not.
Yep. Okay. When the person comes back, I help fill it up and put the gas cans in the car and then get in and we drive to where we're supposed to be.
Correct. Awesome. So we now have gathered 4 of the mortals. Required mortals. There might be an extra one. Who knows? We'll see what happens. Meanwhile, Anya and Charlie.
Mm-hmm.
Don't think I forgot about y'all.
You would never.
So, Your guys' job is acquiring the weapons for the mortals that you're going to be hunting through this burning building.
Uh-huh.
How are we going about getting the weapons, Anya and Charlie?
Well, my thought was, can I use underworld lore to know who around the city would have some?
Uh-huh. You absolutely can. Give me an intelligence underworld lore.
Okay. I'm gonna see if it's other one. We'll see what happens.
If it's the extra skills, it'll be, if it's like at the top, that'll be other one, other two, like so on, so forth, etc.
Okay.
One success. Yeah, you think you know, you're not sure like what they'd have, but you know that they would definitely probably have something. Charlie, you can also give me an intelligence streetwise to see if, you know, with all your scooping and snooping, maybe you know of some street level arms dealer person.
Heck yeah.
I don't want you to feel left out.
Do I roll off the sheet?
So in the bottom middle, there'll be dice pools, and you can click the left one would be like the attribute, which would be your intelligence, and the right one would be the ability, which would be streetwise.
Streetwise. There it is.
And then you click the die next to it. Difficulty
Didn't
is
do it. All right, one.
Difficulty is standard 6. No extra dice pool.
So pool mod is 0?
Yep.
There's an error with your formula. No, there wasn't. There we go.
Nope. In fact, you've never heard of an arms dealer in this city ever.
Guns in America?
All right.
You're not a very good journalist.
I mean, she doesn't externalize that. All right, perfect. But you have a lead with Anya, at least. The Duchess, the best Russian lady ever.
I'll start leading the way in that general direction.
Perfect. You guys.
Just being a girl on the street.
All right, awesome. Charlie, give me a perception alertness. Okay, nothing seems out of the ordinary as you guys are making your way. Everything's fine. Everything's normal. Nothing foul or vile is afoot.
Nice to know.
All right. You make your way through the streets, and then eventually you come up on, looks like a guy, clearly he's up to something, like as he's just standing there on a street corner next to a parked car, kind of like occasionally like looks around, and then just like goes back, like chilling, waiting. Looks like he's waiting for somebody to approach him. You know, standard street corner vendor guy.
I'm heading right over.
What is your appearance rating, Anya?
4.
Charlie, your appearance rating?
Let me check.
Top middle.
3.
All right, so both of you are above average looks. It's like,
Dashing young ladies over here.
It's like, damn, babies, what's good?
Well, now you tell me. What are you doing out here in the street?
Well, you know, just working. What are you doing out here in the street?
Looking for some fun?
Well, I got all kinds of fun. What kind of fun are you looking for? And it's like I got some snow. I got some smoke. I got some good dabs. Like, what you need? What you want?
We're looking for something, Charlie, what's the word? Colder. hotter.
Colder and hotter?
A little, self-defense.
I mean, you're more than welcome to hang out with me. I'll keep you safe all night, girl.
You keep me safe. Do I look like I need protecting from you?
I mean, no.
You could be dangerous.
I mean, I can be if you're into that.
I like
Got a mind for later.
Weapons. Do you have them?
That's a pretty thing like you need a weapon for.
I'm just a scared girl on the street.
You don't strike me as scared.
So scared.
If you're trying to lie to him, I'm gonna need a subterfuge roll.
I'm not really trying to lie.
Hell yeah. I mean, okay, like what? Like a fucking pistol or something? Like,
What do you have?
what do you need? That's not how this works. You could be cops.
Guns,
Are you cops?
knives,
You have to tell me.
explosives,
You have to
nothing.
tell me if you're cop, because if not, that's entrapment.
I'm not the cop.
We are not cops.
Okay. Give
Unless you're into that.
Artie's just
Reaches out
using
here.
Artie's just
Little
using
rub on
my
the back.
lines against me.
She's learning.
All right, Anya, give me a charisma leadership. Let's see if you can convince this guy to just tell you what he's got.
I mean, I have a plan B.
I'm sure you do. But right now, this is the approach you're taking.
Yep.
I mean, like, I got some shotguns, I've got, like, a couple, like, pistols, revolvers, I got a MAC-10.
Ooh. I am gonna use mesmerize. And try to tell him, give me all the weapons you have.
There we go.
That's one way to do it.
Dominates a bitch.
It is. If you fail.
I don't know his willpower.
You do not. That way we're keeping it honest and suspenseful for whenever you run into things that aren't normal. But that is 3 successes. He goes to the trunk of the parked car next to you and just starts pulling out like duffel bag, like pulls out like a duffel bag and like sets an assortment of guns and firearms and like you said weapons, so like he puts a tire iron in there, a bat in there as well. And then like
Just handing things off to Charlie.
like he puts it all into one bag and goes to and hands it to Anya.
Oh, who's a good boy?
I am.
Oops, him on the nose.
Booped. He
Passes
seems
back to Charlie.
like, well, hey, hold on, you're gonna have to pay for that.
No, I'm not.
Yeah, you are. Okay. Well, he goes to rush Charlie, having fulfilled the dominate to its completion, is no longer under the sway of Anya.
My hand's gonna go for my gun.
Can I try to grab him
You can't.
as he kind of moves past me?
I will give you guys one turn of actions to do away with this ne'er-do-well to see if we could do this without having to go into combat.
Okay.
Charlie, you declared you were going to do something first, so you pulled out your gun. Just start blasting.
I'm gonna pistol whip him across the head.
Okay, give me a Dex plus melee. And you are specifically targeting the head?
Yep.
Okay, your difficulty is going to be 8. Jesus. Okay. Strength.
How the fuck?
So you're going to just roll raw strength plus 2. in the mod.
Difficulty still 6 or 8?
It is 6.
Oof.
Bop! And like it stuns, it staggers, but it wasn't hard enough to like knock him out completely. Anya. Probably a little proud from mousy little Charlie, your spy Snoop, just like immediately like able to defend herself, just like gun, face.
Like, oh, look at you go. How is he still like kind of close to the car?
No, he had moved away from the car to go after you
Okay.
guys to try to get his weapons back.
Okay, I thought we were just kind of clumped. Then I'm just gonna punch him.
It's standing there holding his face from getting whipped by a pistol, and then along comes Anya with the sucker punch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 5 successes. Beautiful, Anya. So your strength +4. As chat and your team are about to find out just how brutal, how absolutely terrifying Anya is. So that is 6 successes. Plus how many dots and potence do you have? So that's 11 total damage. And
Shit!
what head as it just rolls off his shoulders down the street a bit. A bit of blood spraying across Charlie and Anya.
Oh my goodness, what a mess.
How rude.
Weapons
How far
acquired.
did that
So
roll?
good. Look at you go. Proud of you.
I know how to get what I want, madam.
Remind me not to hurt as you try to cross Anya. Fuck.
Pierce says Anya went, hey, check this out. Spelled like Czech Republic.
Damn,
Yeah.
Beautiful.
that's a good one.
How far away
Amazing.
did that head roll again? Just curious.
11 successes on the damage. We'll just go ahead and like 20 feet down the sidewalk.
What little of it is left?
Kind of
Let me
check
know if we walk
time.
past that on our way out.
Checks the time. You've got like 40 minutes to kill.
Kind of hooks an arm around Charlie's and just starts walking in the right direction.
Charlie, what's hilarious about this is the heavy bag of weapons. You know exactly how strong Anya is, but she's still making you carry the bag of weapons.
She's
I
so
don't
strong
say
and
a damn
capable. You
thing.
saw her with the gun.
Right. I'm happily carrying these weapons.
Anything for my ductus, so that she doesn't knock my head off my shoulders. All right. So, Reverend Basher, complete. Anya and Charlie, complete. Which takes us back.
4 out of 6.
Which takes us back to T. Well, you don't know about 4. You currently only know about 3.
Yeah.
Which takes us
3
back
out of
to
6.
Team Gangrel.
Do I hear any change, like, rattle them around in these teenagers' pockets?
No.
No? Okay. Good.
Was the cat gonna have to charge them if he did?
Oh, I left the cat back at the Haven.
Oh, okay.
What are we
It's
doing?
too dangerous for her to be out on the hunt with me.
What are we doing,
So-
Team Gangrel?
I can't speak with you right now, so you're kind of in the lead, Quentin. I'm just kind of following you.
So, we got 3. We need 3 more. Should we take these guys? What do you think, Mitch? Should we take these guys first and drop them off and then continue hunting? Or should we try to find 3 more on the way?
Are you using your animalism so we can speak with each other?
Quentin doesn't have
I
animalism.
don't have animalism.
City Gangrel.
Oh.
I'm a city gangrel.
Oh.
So,
I guess I
so
can
Quentin,
walk on
Quentin,
the bear.
Quentin keeps asking the bear what to do. The bear not able to verbally respond to Quentin.
I'll just write with my claw in the dirt. There's an arrow. I'll draw like a Pope hat to the point where I saw the Reverend last. And then I'll draw a house with an X and a person's head with an arrow, showing that I saw some homeless people in that area as well.
Okay. You're not going to understand what the meaning behind the drawings are?
No.
But there's a house with a head, which I'm guessing he's his way, which you could, you know what, give me a wits. Intuition's not a thing in this system, or in this game.
No.
That'll be a thing for tomorrow. Give me a dry wits. Just give me wits.
Oh, Lord.
You're able to piece together that Mitch is telling you where there's people nearby.
Okay, well, let's just go there.
And fortunately, as I described earlier, that homeless camp is near the gas station. So, evens or odds? Quentin.
Evens always.
And as you're approaching, you do see the Reverend sitting in a car that's starting to drive out from a nearby gas station. So you would be able to link up with him and maybe drop off these unconscious teenagers. If you can get his attention.
Yeah. I'm gonna... Yeah, I guess I could try yelling at him to get his attention. Yeah, I'm gonna try yelling at him to get his attention. I'm like waving my arms.
Reverend Basher, if you would. A perception investigation, please. Alertness, not investigation.
Nerd.
You start yelling at the car that Reverend Basher's in, and Reverend Basher just seems like, it looks like he's talking to the people in the car with him and does not seem to be paying any kind of mind or attention to your yelling.
I suppose I could approach the car as a bear. That should grab people's attention.
I mean, the car is driving.
Oh, it's driving?
Uh-huh.
Well, grizzly bear can run pretty fast, but I don't know what the speed limit is here.
You're a bear.
Are you going to like run at the car or go into the street and hope, go into the street and hope it'll stop in time?
I'm a grizzly bear. I could take a hit from a taxi, right?
Sure.
Right.
Maybe.
Sure. I'm gonna go out there with the teenagers on my back as well.
I was about to say, I don't know if the teenagers can take getting hit with that, but...
Oh, hold on. So, normal human driver, distracted by their obsession in the backseat, talking the good word to them.
Praise King.
Does a good job on their drive check and manages to hit the brakes and skids just before colliding with the giant grizzly bear, while freaking out about a giant grizzly bear right there in the road before them. Like, oh my god, it's a bear, it's a big bear, and is it stealing kids?
I'm gonna start rocking the car.
Matt, would I recognize his bear form?
You would recognize his bear form on top of the fact that, you know, it's a bear carrying knocked out humans. Might be a bit of a giveaway that this is your bear. Also, the fact that grizzly, also to impart, grizzly bears aren't common in Ohio.
Not unless they're at the zoo.
They didn't teach us that in the seminary. Okay. My child, be calm. I know this bear. Give me one moment.
You know
I will
a bear?
take care of the situation. Yes.
Is it like a Jesus bear?
The Lord. The Lord works in mysterious ways. I don't know if I'd call him Jesus Bear, but he's nice enough. Would you like to pet him?
Would I be close enough, Matt, for my acute senses to be allowing me to hear that? The Jesus Bear comment?
Do you have Auspex 1?
I don't.
Then
I just
no.
have acute senses.
Then no.
Okay.
All right, Reverend, what are you doing?
I'm calming down my driver. Just wait here for a moment. I'll take care of this. I get out. Walk. Mitch.
I'll look at him.
How you doing? I'm guessing you'd like these two transported for you?
Mitch, you would know that Reverend Basher is able to understand you in your animal forms.
Oh, okay. Yeah, Quentin tried to yell for you, but you didn't hear him, so I just kind of ran out. I figured I could take the hit if the guy didn't brake on time. But yeah, we got 2 more people.
Oh, wonderful news.
Okay.
All right, if you could walk around to the back, I walk around to the back with me, and I put them in the trunk.
I'll follow.
Good.
It's a bit of a squeeze fitting people into the back of this small vehicle, but you're able to make it work. As you do though, eyes kind of start blinking. I was like, what the hell happened? What the fuck are you? Give me a dex brawl. Strength +4 in the modifier.
Okay.
Do you have any potence?
I do.
How many dots of potence do you have?
Wait 1 second. I have 2 dots of potence.
So a total of 4 damage. Knocked right back out. Good job. So you have 2 conscious people, you have 2 unconscious people in the car with you for a total of 4.
Very well. Are you guys gonna make your deadline?
Oh yeah, I found a couple homeless people. I was gonna try and find some better quality food, but it seems like
all.
You know, seems like there's only homeless people about now. It should be easy enough. Where do you want us to meet you at after we get them?
The parking lot of the so-and-so building.
All right.
Whose address I gave you earlier.
Might take us some time to get there because you're driving.
I checked my watch.
We're walking. But
I checked my watch. It's what, 30 minutes, Matt, give or take?
Yep.
We said an hour. You have 30 minutes. It's not too far. I believe in you. And I pat the bear on the shoulder. Do not disappoint me. And I get in the car and we drive away.
So you want to get the... Oh wait, Quentin can't understand me. Huh. Well, I'm going to start making my way towards the homeless people.
Beautiful. Anya and
I'm going to
Charlie.
try and... Oh, go ahead. You can move on if you want to.
No, it's fine. Don't worry. We're going to come back to you in just a brief moment. I just don't... Anya and Charlie, you guys get to the designated place. More than enough time. Because excellence is always perfection. And you get there, there's no people, there's no pack mates. It's been 30 minutes. And clearly you two did your work fast and first.
Yes. Is there... Can we check for, like, security cameras around the building?
It's an abandoned-esque building. Like,
Okay, perfect.
there was once cameras, but, like, cables are, like, frayed and torn out. Like, there's graffiti. Clearly, kids and vagrants and other people use this place from time to time for various things. But currently, it appears to you that you are safe and you are fine.
Okay. Then I'm going to check the door, see if it's locked.
It is. Not that that'll matter to Anya.
And just hip check it as hard as necessary to get us in.
Sure, give me a strength check.
Okay.
Why not?
Just strength.
Yep, just strength. Are you attempting to use potence as well with this?
I'm not trying to take the whole wall down.
So just strength, not applying potence to it. Evens or odds, Anya?
Odds.
Yep. Boom, hip. Haha, popped open. Excellent.
With like a little flourish, I'll open the door and gesture for Charlie to go inside.
Wonderful. I'm gonna put away my lock-picking stuff quietly. If I had
Did
it.
you want to go in? I'm so sorry. You should say something next time.
You did a wonderful job, my mate.
You want me to put the door back? You can play around and lock.
Well, it's already open.
There's other doors.
Charlie, as you turn back to have this conversation with Anya, who's still standing in the doorway, go ahead and give me another perception investigation roll. Everything is still fine, and nothing is untoward or happening around you.
Good to know.
I keep beating you by one.
Yeah, I noticed.
All right, Mitch, Quinnen. We got 30 minutes. The pack is relying on you.
I'm just gonna start running towards where I saw the homeless. I'm gonna try and corner them in an alley.
All right, it's out back at the gas station, kind of like close to the sticks, like the little bit of woods that patch and dot through this little outskirts of town area. But there are a couple of homeless people, like, you know, in like their little makeshift would-be camp, and you're charging towards them. And they just see Giant Bear running at them, and they freak out and start trying to run the opposite way. Mitch, what is your dexterity and athletics, like the total amount of dots?
My dexterity, that's 5. Athletics, if I can find it.
Left side of abilities, first column.
And one down.
Athletics 2, dexterity 5.
So 7, and in bear form that is doubled, so that is a total of 14. Yeah, they're not going to outrun you. They have no chance.
I'll just get 2 of them pinned down, and I'll wait for Quentin to catch up.
So Quentin, you just see Mitch bolt from the street that Reverend Basher's driving down on, just bolt somewhere. Not trying to communicate, not trying to scratch and tell you what the plan is, just goes. No longer waiting.
Fuck it, I'm gonna follow him.
You start giving pursuit. You are not able to keep pace of bear form Mitch.
God no, his is double mine in bear form because we have the same dot.
All right, Mitch, give me a Dex plus Brawl roll real quick.
Okay. Four successes.
So, boom. boom, like one massive grizzly paw on two chests, just holding them down. And you're just like bearing at them. As Quinnen comes running up behind this gas station to the scene of giant bear pinning down two homeless people that are freaking the fuck out. KK.
As I come around the corner, I just see these two being pinned by bear paws.
Reverend Bachelor found Maboon.
He did.
I've been thinking about this animalism switching to new stuff thing. You never know.
Yeah. It would still be Dex Brawl just to kick him in the head to knock him out, right?
Sure would.
Okay. Standard diff?
Kicking in the head, specifically, no. Difficulty 8.
I didn't know if it was dropped because they were pinned.
But they are pinned, so yeah, you know what, that'll balance out. Let's go 6.
Four for one. Do you want me to roll for both of them?
Yep, but
That's
strength
good.
strength plus 3.
Cool. Three. That's without potence.
Okay, and I'm guessing you're not using potent so that you can, you know,
Keep them alive.
Yeah, cool. Knocked out, KO'd.
And then one for that second one on the kick.
Just strength.
Also one.
This one not knocked out. Just bap. It's like, hey, what the fuck? Fucking carnies with your bears.
Mitch, you got anything you want to try to do to knock him out? Or should I just kick him again?
I could put some pressure on his chest to kind of
Bear
suffocate
noise,
him to knock
bear
him
noise,
out.
bear noise, bear noise, bear noise.
I was saying that to the story master. but
Gotcha.
I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna try and suffocate him with my weight to knock him out.
Love it.
Would that
well,
be
so
strength
you're-
brawl?
So you're just like leaning into him on their ribs and chest area? Or
Yeah.
are you going to like bear sit upon them and smother them out?
Hey, I gotta look up the weight.
I'll just lay down like I'm taking a nap, you know? That should be
Perfect.
enough weight to knock him out.
And after about like, you know, a minute of the person trying to struggle beneath you, that they go limp. And the last 2 of your quarry
Oh no.
are obtained.
I just looked up the
Stand up.
average weight of a male grizzly bear. That's 600 pounds of fucking weight.
Yep.
Yeah,
of,
they're huge.
of muscle and terror.
Of fuck around, find out.
Okay, so here's
Which
the
is why we advise you not.
You've got your last 2 people. You are on your feet.
I'm gonna gesture to, you know, put him on my back and like tilt my head, wiggle a shoulder.
Okay. I'll take him and throw him back up on Mitch's back.
Hell yeah.
I'll kind of scratch a like horse in the dirt, and then person riding the horse, point at the horse, and then me and the person riding the horse, then him.
You want me to get on your back and ride you? You know what? Fuck it. I'll get on his back and sit right between his shoulder blades.
Okay.
And I hope he can hold
along-
on, because I'm just gonna book
along with the 2 people.
Yeah.
it. Yeah.
All right.
It averages about the same weight.
Mitch. Evens or odds?
Oh, even.
Cool. Good to know. All right. Meanwhile, Anya, you hear a car pull up outside. Charlie, you also notice this as well. In fact, Charlie, you'd notice it first because you're built more for being able to hear and see and percept.
Mm-hmm.
But a car pulls up, and like as the door opens, you hear the sounds of Reverend Basher talking some manner of good word. And kind of apathetic, yeah, okay, whatever. And then the exact opposite, just full-on hype for everything Reverend Basher is saying. It's like, oh my god, that's so fascinating. That's so great. That's so cool. You're so awesome.
Oh, Jen, we can't hear you.
You're right. Just gonna pop the door open, gesture inside. Welcome to party.
I told you. And I gesture for... I gesture... Could one of y'all give me a hand? We have some guests in the trunk. And I open it up and grab one, throw him over my shoulder.
The person desperately trying to impress you, the normal mortal, the owner of said car, tries getting the teenager out for you because you've asked for help from someone, and they're trying. They're not quite able to do it with the limp body. They're trying their heart out.
Matt, what is this person's name?
We'll go with Jay.
Jeremy.
Jay?
Uh-huh.
Okay. Thank you, Jay.
Anytime.
I'm sure one of my friends will be along to give you a hand. Alright,
I'll wander out and
Matt,
help.
oh, thank you. Matt, am
I'm
I
also gonna
aware
put that
of...
bag against the wall. Walk out, help.
Are you
Am
aware
I
of
aware
what?
of how successful I was?
No.
Of how successful I was in... Nope.
Nope. Also, we're not playing this game for a
okay.
year, so it wouldn't matter anyway.
No.
I know, I'm just thinking.
We're not turning this into Monster of the Week.
Okay. Very well. So, I drop off my bundle and go back and get the gas cans and everything from the back of the car as well.
Okay. You are able to get everything in and everything, and it is getting dangerously close. Dangerously close to time. There's like maybe 2 minutes left before the hour is expired, and you just hear sounds of something massive running down the street, straight at the building. And some of you peek outside, and you'll see the giant form of Mitch and his grizzly bear. Quinnen sat upon Mitch, holding on to 2 people, barreling straight for the building.
How fucking majestic. I love
10
it.
out of 10 for style.
And they
Right
make
on
it.
time, too.
And they make it with 1 minute to spare.
Well done, gentlemen.
Beautiful. I like your style.
I'll hop down.
You should have seen how we stopped the car last time.
Someone
was
had
a treat.
adventures.
You know, the bear farm
Very
has
well.
its advantages.
Clearly.
When I jump off of Mitch's back, I drag the 2 humans down and just set them on the ground.
So you have 4 knocked out mortals and 2 conscious mortals.
We are going to have to wait for game. This one's asleep.
Oh, I'm sure we can find some way to wake them up.
I'm sure
So-
the smell of burning could wake them up.
Entirely possible. Is there anyone else in this building?
I don't think so. They did
Do I
not
smell
smile when you
anyone
broke
else?
open.
I will sweep the building very quickly. You never know where bums might be hiding these days.
More people, more game.
This is true. Let's find out how fun this game will be then.
So you're gonna go looking for people, Charlie?
Yep.
Perception investigation.
Meow.
Meow.
God.
2 successes. Evens or odds, Charlie?
Odds.
There is 2 homeless people that occupy, you'll find them on the 3rd of the 5th floors.
Almost, buddy. I just have another hour.
And...
Third and fifth, or there's the third floor of the 5 floors?
Third floor of the 5 floors.
Okay. Gonna walk back outside. We've got 2 bonus victims on the 3rd floor, it seems.
Did not even have to work for them.
You know, I'm debating whether or not we need... Ductus.
You guys keep talking. I have to use the bathroom real quick. I can hear you.
Ductus, how would you feel about us having someone to help out and keep things tidy around the Haven?
Have you grown attached to that one who's all fawning and happy to help?
Well, they did offer their car, and they were so kind.
Oh, I'm sure they did that just out of goodness of heart.
No, that's mostly my rugged good looks and personality.
What wonderful irony it'd be to let them die in favor of one of the homeless.
True.
Tell you what,
You can
this
say
would
no.
be fun. Here is my idea. We give them choice. They can sit out game, but since you're not supposed to be killing, they marked one, right? Yeah.
Right?
We'll see if maybe they want to do the killing. A test. Teeny tiny test. If they feel comfortable, then you can keep
So
them.
they try to beat us
No.
to...
They are no match for us.
Hence my confusion.
They are no match for us. They sit out and watch.
Says you, bitch. That's my man.
So what, Lee? What spirit? Are you afraid of anything, child?
I don't need anything when I have the Lord and his shepherd with me.
Crazy.
Spicy. No,
I'm
this one
fine
can
with it.
watch. And then clean up, maybe. You know?
You're not the boss of me.
I could be.
Jay kind of like hooks an arm around Basher's arm. Full faith that Basher would keep them safe from this uppity Russian bitch.
I'm game if you are. This sounds like fun. Very well, Ductus.
What's a duck?
Jay. This is a Ductus. Jay. This is... And I'm trying to think of like... This is the leader of my group and an incredibly dear friend, Anya. Anya, this is Jay.
I am so friendly, Jay.
She is. She truly is. So,
Sure.
would you do me a favor? I have to go get things set up for the game. Anya, would you mind explaining to Jay her role in this?
No. You do it. She likes you.
Okay.
She'll go off with Reverend Basher, or Jay will go off with Reverend Basher, while Basher goes to doing things, since Anya will not tell the mortal what their role is.
Okay.
We don't have to role play that because we're coming up on.
Okay.
If we're gonna do the game, we need to accelerate.
While we're doing this, I'm also like punching holes in walls and ripping down into get to flammable stuff inside the walls, insulation, studs, things like that, and then pouring gas on it so that way the fire will be able to light and spread where we're going.
Okay.
I am neatly laying out all of these weapons on the floor in nice little rows.
Okie dokie.
Out of character real quick. Jen, did I hear you right saying that she's not going to play, but may have to kill someone? How did I... Okay.
Yeah, so you didn't want us to kill the marked person.
Right.
So if that marked person doesn't die, then she can choose to kill them.
Okay. I want to make sure I had that right, because I had an interruption. Cool. Very well. I explained the role. Okay. As I come back, let us wake up our... Watch the doors. Let's wake up our new contestants. Also, everyone, either unload or leave your firearms out in the car. No weaponry. I take my own. Safety it. Walk outside. Put it in the back seat of the car. I leave my sword out there too.
Both gang are like, what do you mean weapons?
Weapons are for the weak.
We are the weapon.
I'll be back in humanoid form.
What did you just call me?
You heard me.
Steps away from it.
Yes, I did. And that's kind of why I'm asking.
I use only what is given to me by God.
Shoot.
God grants each of us gifts he sees fit. Are you questioning his decisions?
No.
Matt, while we're getting
And I would thank you not... My
you have
faith.
no faith in him to give you naturally what you need?
Can I quickly
Isn't that the point of this game? Isn't that why we're putting all our weapons away?
Not all of us are so naturally talented.
But that's neither here nor there. We should probably continue.
Mitch?
I'd like to spend a blood to heal my bashing now, please.
I would thank you to keep comments about weakness, especially accusations, to yourself. It is not fair, nor is it helpful. Some of us use weaponry.
Mitch, you would know, because the pack's been together for a little bit of time, that you're not wrong. Without weapons, you are stronger than Basher.
I'm not here to challenge him.
Right.
I just have a big mouth.
And Basher, you would also know vice versa. Like you would know that like if it came to just raw, no weaponry involved, Mitch isn't wrong. He's stronger than you.
No, he's not. Yes.
But we all know that Podness is the strongest.
That makes him stronger than me. That doesn't. Okay, I don't need. We don't have
With
time
weapons, you're probably more powerful than me.
Young man, I'm more powerful than you, with both arms tied behind my back.
Cain
gives us
you're both
that-
pretty. You're both pretty.
Thank you for finally noticing, Charlie, but that's not the point.
My
We all have our
parents' one
purpose
face
here.
turns at you covered in dirt, mangled.
Not everyone is for fighting. Charlie is for spying and hitting people with pistols. She did so
That's
good.
odd.
Like they're
That's oddly
manufactured to be used.
specific.
So good.
I've got a feeling we have
Speaking of
story
which-
time later. But anyway. So. You know what? Hold on a second. I get my gun out, load around. Jay, would you please do me a favor?
Anything for you.
Anyone who's not, and I point to each of us, who tries to leave this building, please shoot them.
Okay. Jay takes your gun and goes outside and watches the door.
Such a wonderful child. Anyway, let's wake the rest of these up.
Yep, you'll be able to wake them. You'll be able to wake them up. No problem. All six of them outside of apathetic. Actually, wait, no. By sending Jay out, you're down a person.
Oh, I'm not. We got two upstairs.
Should I go retrieve one of them? Or
Retrieve them both if you would. Both, please.
All right. I'll be
Very
back
well.
in just a moment.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mitch. So strong and helpful.
Isn't he, though? So, for your choice, for the ones that are down here and awake, arm yourselves with whatever you feel is best. Charlie, please pick a number 1 to 7.
The one closest to the door attempts to run for the door.
I wouldn't. I really wouldn't.
Opens door. Bam! Gunshot.
7.
Thank you, Jay.
Lucky number 7.
I'll hear the
Lucky
gunshot.
7. Fantastic.
To myself, I'm like, man, I wish you would have told him to shoot him in the leg. At least we'd have a meal then.
I mean, they are winged in the shoulder. Jay is not a good shot.
Oh, I thought I was in a different room right now.
No, I'm accelerating things because we've got 40 minutes before game is over.
Oh, okay.
So I just said
yeah.
you went up there and like you did what you do and got them and stuff.
Very well. I drag him back in and leave the wounded person over there for a minute. So, I pull out a Sharpie, walk over, and put an X upon the seventh person. Great big X on their back under their shirt. All right. Get whatever weapons you want. You have 3-minute head start.
Just real quick, by the terms of the game of Instinct that you said earlier, everybody now knows which is the marked one.
Oh shit! You're right. I did that wrong. Sorry.
But it's okay.
Sorry.
No, you're fine. I got this.
Okay.
It's fine.
Let's say I did a mark on the 7th one that I didn't show everybody how I did. All right.
We've averted our gazes.
Thank you.
Everybody turn around and
All right.
face the wall.
Very well. 3 minutes. Go.
They seem confused
shoot.
as to what's going on, and if they...
I have a phone call. One second.
Okay. While they're doing that, I pick up the wounded person.
And they scramble and scatter. Give me a manipulation intimidation.
Yep.
Reverend Basher.
Manipulation, intimidation.
I'm trying to scare and intimidate people into action.
All right.
4 successes. Beautiful. Perfect. Yep, they all scramble and scatter and run up the building because, you know, they clearly can't go out the door without getting shot.
Yep. I drain off the 1 point of blood I've been missing.
Okay.
And then offer. Does anybody else care for a bite?
I'll take a bite.
I could use a snack.
You get
Toss.
one arm, I get the other. I'll just bite down on the arm to drain the blood. The 3 blood.
Yeah, I'll drain some blood in as well. I'm just gonna like take a bite out of him. You know, I like some pulp with my orange juice.
Nom 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 nom. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful.
Okay. So, at the 1 minute left mark, I'm assuming everyone's fed? Who wants to? Very well.
I'm going to eat later.
Kane, may I say, Kane's luck to you all. 5, 4, 3. I walk over, take out my lighter, like flick it, and toss it on the nearest pile of gasoline-soaked stuff, and head up the stairs.
No, you don't. Everybody, give me
I
a
have to roll for
courage
that.
roll.
I warned him about this.
Courage.
Great
Oh,
courage.
Straight
no problem.
courage for avoiding frenzying from fire.
1 success.
The hell is courage?
Oh, there
it is. Okay.
Yep. So this is not going to be a stat you can click into the thing to roll. You're just going to have to slash roll in the Roll20 chat.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
4d10 then?
If that's your dots in courage. Difficulty right now is 6.
That'll be 4 successes from me.
4, 3. Everybody succeeds. Okay, cool. You guys are fine right now. It's like it's
Where's
small.
the courage?
If you go down to backgrounds, it's on the right-hand side.
So
Right
right
under
under,
virtues,
so
right.
like there's mental, knowledges, there's virtues. Courage is the bottom one of that. You have
Above
4.
health.
Oh, okay. God.
Never mind. Never
right.
mind. Charlie immediately freaks out at the sight of fire. Like, dangerously so. Bolts for the door in their fear frenzy, their Rotschreck. And is immediately shot as she clears the door. Because Jay's orders have been, oh wait, no, anybody besides us. So, but you know what? We're going to say Jay is a stupid human. And just seeing the door swing open, because clearly you guys wouldn't just try to leave anyway, still shoots Charlie.
Oh, she was
You
so
fucking
good.
idiot.
So far?
5. Charlie, roll stamina. And Pierce, to answer your question, it's Artie. Artie is the Nelson.
I'm just gonna sit back and enjoy the show. I mean, I love seeing the beast at work. This is awesome.
All right, Charlie, take 2 more of the line damage. So there's like, you should have 1 that's already still checked off. Add the next 2. So you would add hurt and injured. I did it for you. I got you.
Okay, I didn't see anything change, so obviously I'm looking at the wrong thing. Thank you.
You're welcome. So on the right side, so right under where courage was, there's health.
Yeah.
And you should have a line at bruised, a line at hurt, and a line at injured.
Oh, okay, now I see how this works.
Yep.
Got it. Thank you.
You're welcome. So Charlie goes to run out. Blasted. It's like, but fear frenzying vampire continues to just keep running. The minuscule, barely there bashing damage of the pistol does nothing to Charlie. Or well, does stuff to Charlie, but not enough. Not a lot.
Gonna death glare at him.
No, you're not. You're frenzying and running away, scared shitless because of the fire.
Got it.
Meanwhile, everybody's still in the building.
Well,
Heading up the stairs.
Okay, are you there are 4 extra floors. 2nd, 3rd, 4th, and 5th. Where's Anya going?
I'm heading to the top.
Heading to the top. Okay. You are going to 5, 1, 2, 3, 4. No, not that one. This one. Okay. Reverend Basher.
I'll be going to floor number 2.
Floor 2. Mitch.
I'm watching the person out here frenzying, enjoying the show.
They ran out of the building.
Oh. I'll follow them.
Okay, Mitch is removing themselves from the game of Instinct to go look after and assumedly take care of their packmate. Quinn, where are you going?
4-4.
Floor 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Perfect. All right, Reverend Basher gets off on his floor. Just to speed things up. You picked 2nd floor, right, Chef? Yes.
Yes, I did.
Boom, boom. And eventually tucked into, as you're like wandering around the halls, okay. The one of them, like as you're like walking past like a busted out window, takes a shot and it's gonna hit you. The other one goes to take a shot, but the handgun blows up in their hand and they just start screaming and shrieking in pain. And for those of you still in the building, you would hear all of this shrieking and terror and everything. But for the other one, it's only 1 success and no extra damage. 1, 2, 3, 4. Roll stamina, Reverend Basher.
Okay.
And if you have dots in fortitude, add that to the pool mod.
I do not.
Okie dokie, perfect. This is just straight stamina then.
Yep.
Take 3 levels of damage as you are blasted in the side by a shotgun.
Shotguns, man.
Shotguns are bullshit.
Okay, so they have essentially taken themselves out of the fight with that triple botch, which leaves just this person.
Okay.
For narration's sake, and for the fact that we'd have not that much time left, you are able to easily dispatch this mortal. We'll say you take 2 more bashing over the course of this.
Okay.
But between the 2 that you have found on your floor, Neither of them are the designated target.
All right. I'm going to take a quick moment to heal all my bashing for a blood, and then I'm going to move up to the 3rd floor.
No, you're not. You got one floor to pick.
Okay,
But-
in that case, that'll be the end of my turn.
That is, yes, that will be the end of your turn.
Okay.
That is what I'm trying to communicate to you. However, not exactly. Give me another courage check as the fire spreads. This time the difficulty is 7. And you picked the 2nd floor, which is closest to the fire.
Yes, I did. Do 140.
Still good. Good job. All right. So
Yay!
that is floor 2 complete. Floor 3, nobody picked. Floor 4. Okay, so 1. That was floor 2. This is floor 3. Floor 4. Quinnen. How is your approach? Are you using Gifts of Cain? Or are you using like Obfuscate to be hidden?
I am using Obfuscate to be hidden.
Okay.
And I'm just going in, and as soon as I find this guy, like, because you put him in front of me.
Yeah.
I'm going to go up behind him and then try to cinch him. Because we were told we aren't allowed to kill them.
It's true.
That is Dex Brawl.
Difficulty is going to be 4 because you are sneak attacking from Obfuscate.
Okay. 6.
Cinched. All right. Give us strength plus 5.
Uh, 4.
Damn. All right. They're struggling. They're trying to like break this hold on you, and they are going to try to flip you over them. But they probably give me a strength roll, Quinn.
Standard diff.
Yep. They are not able to get you off of them in time. And you will choke them out. They go limp in your arms. Again, this poor teenager.
Again.
And you check them for a mark.
Just rip their shirt off and
Rip
check
their
for a
shirt
mark.
off. And that is also not the one.
Damn.
Anya, you said you were making your way to the top. The 5th floor, correct?
Yes.
Are you trying to hide yourself in any way? Trying to be sneaky? Or are you just overconfident Anya, just Anyaing it up?
I'm on a Shroud of Night.
Shroud of Night, where? The floor?
It's just around me. So it's shadow bubble.
Okay, roll it.
I mean, I can see in it.
You can.
So no, I'm not trying to be sneaky.
Difficulty 7, so that's only 1 success.
Okay.
But not that you know that's bad. Where is?
I mean, actually, I'm gonna willpower because we're coming toward the end.
Okay.
Well,
Are you willpowering for 1 extra success, or to re-roll 3 dice, or to roll 3 extra dice?
roll 3 dice.
Okay. 2. So that is, normally it's 10. It'd be 15, 20 with the 2 successes. We move 2 back. We'll do it like that.
Okay.
All right, so normal
And then I'm gonna look
mortals.
at the humans.
Well, humans are hiding somewhere up on the floor. Like, roll 5, 10. Their difficulty is going to be 8 because Shadow Bubble can't see where Anya is. Damn! And the other one,
Fuck your shadows.
only 1 success. Okay, so roll 4d10 plus 3, so roll 70d10. 1, 2, 3, 4. Roll your stamina, Anya.
Yeah.
Take 3 bashing.
Okay.
And no damage from the second attack.
Okay.
So it's like Shadow Bubble starts creeping its way ominously up along the 5th floor, and pop, 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 like gunshot, 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 and like it's like whiz, like pink, pink. It's like silly guns, pop. Okay, that hurt. I don't like that. And my shirt.
Now I know where they are.
You do
Kinda.
know where? Yep. Now you know generally where they are. How does Anya dispatch these poor, poor mortal people suckered into the game?
Arms of the Abyss.
You summon forth massive shadow tentacles behind them or around them. Go ahead and roll to see how many tentacles you make.
Okay.
This will be important. I think it's just settling in just how terrifying Anya is to Ashley's character.
Yeah, a little fucking bit.
All right, so you are able to bring forth no arms of the abyss because it's difficulty 7. That's a botch and a 10.
Ugh, willpower again, I guess.
Roll 3 more d10s
We're annoyed we got shot.
and ruined your beautiful white shirt.
1.
One arm of the abyss.
I can occupy one guy while I get to the other.
Yep. So I'm assuming you're gonna arm of the abyss the one that shot you. That
Yes.
actually shot you. Arm of the abyss. Perfect. All right. Your tentacle monster deals with the one that dared to hurt you, while you deal with the weaker one that could not hurt you. Dispatched. Perfect. You check them. Neither of them are marked.
So sad.
Quinnen, give me a courage test.
Oh, courage.
Yep. Oh, and Reverend Basher, also give me another courage test. Quinnen, yours is going to be difficulty 6.
Okay, then 3.
You're good. Basher, yours is going to be difficulty 8 now. Good job. Both of you continue to avoid your frenzying. Mitch and Charlie. Mitch, you're going to be able to like outpace Charlie, even in her throes of her frenzy. Everything. How are you trying to? Are you trying to get her to come out of frenzy?
I'm gonna wrestle her down.
Okay. Give me a dex brawl.
Difficulty 6.
Uh huh.
0 successes.
Frenzying Charlie cannot be contained. You try to wrap her up, and she's just spry and wiry and quick, and it's just like ducking you as she continues to tear ass down the street.
Man, you're a strong one.
This is a good quarry. This is a good, not weak prey. People often underestimate Charlie because she's small and she's like a scout person, but she's got skill.
I'm slippery.
What's up, Styles? But however, you are able to outpace her, so you can catch up and try to attempt again.
Yeah, how does willpower work, by the way?
So willpower, you can spend a point of willpower. That'll be checking a box. Don't mess with your dots. Checking a box under willpower, and you either get an automatic success, 1 success, or you can spend it and you get to roll 3 additional dice.
Okay, I'm going to use 1 willpower for an automatic success before I try this again.
Okay. So 5 total successes. Hell yeah. All right. Mitch, go ahead and roll me your strength. Charlie, you also roll me your strength.
I'll use another willpower as well for an auto success.
Okay. Oh, and I will go ahead and let you know now, Mitch, you can go ahead and refill your willpower because you got a token earlier. One of our chatters really likes Mitch's vibe, and they gifted you a willpower return.
Oh, nice. Okay.
So you have 4 successes, Mitch. And then Artie, did you click willpower yet?
Yep. Oh, willpower?
Yeah, willpower.
I rolled strength.
Strength. My bad.
Yeah, I got 1 success, like the rest of this
and
day has been.
you finally get your hands on her, and you're able to just like and you're just like, it's okay. It's okay, little one. It's okay.
I'm gonna wait for her to be done frenzying.
Right.
She's coherent.
Artie, give me a willpower roll.
Okay.
Back in the safety of someone that you have experienced the volatility with, your packmate, someone you trust. And
well, about that.
No, 1 success.
And I'm what?
1 success. You're
okay.
Good. You come out of the frenzy and you're standing there. You're in the street. You were in the building last you remember. And like
I'll keep a hold of her still.
You're standing there. Mitch is right there. Hands just holding you down. Not down, but just like holding you in place. And as like you look past Mitch back towards the building that you knew you were in, now fully ablaze, you don't see any of the rest of your pack. But you do see something different. You see the person that's been obsessed with Basher, like, freaking unconscious in the middle of the street. Gun laid like 3 feet away from them.
So you see, the thing is, now...
A pool of blood spreading across the concrete and the pavement. Their throat torn out.
You know, I could drain you pretty easily right now. You know that, right?
I'm gonna
You're
slap
just
him.
there, waiting. You can't slap me. I'm holding you down.
I'm gonna slap him.
Oh no, you've been holding them. They're not like pinned or anything. You're just got a grip.
I thought
on
I had them pinned down.
No. Get Dex plus Brawl, Charlie, to see if you can slap Mitch. As Mitch is talking about trying to drain you. Or what they could do.
Hypotheticals.
Fuck.
Tries to swing on Mitch, but Mitch, like, because he has control of you, just like moves you back a bit, putting you out of swipe range.
But I'm not gonna do that. You're a pack member. That wouldn't be right. You want to go back and play the game?
Such a gentleman. Well, what happened to that guy? I thought he wasn't playing. Gestures to Jay.
And Mitch, you look behind. You look behind you, and the guard of the door is laying there, straight up murdered, in the street.
I'll use prey.
You know Charlie didn't do it because Charlie just kept running past.
What do you want to do? Should we go check it out? Make sure no one's after our buddies?
And it's around this time.
yes.
It is around this time. I'm on drawing tools still. First things first. Clear drawings. Clear. Dispatch bubble. And it's around that time that you will see the rest of your pack making their way out of the building, the burning building, because it's become too dangerous in Inferno. Nobody seems to have the kill, the confirmed, the marked one, as it were. And as you guys exit, Basher, you would see Jay murdered laying there in the street.
I guess
I used. Can I see the other two members of my pack?
Yeah, they're just a little bit down the way.
All right, I used my heightened senses to see if either one of them has blood on their hands.
Sure. Give me a perception investigation. Neither of them have blood on their hands.
Can I like crouch down by the body and check it out?
You sure can.
See if maybe there's a lot of blood. See if there's footsteps in the blood.
There are no footsteps in the blood, I can tell you that right now.
Okay.
But where is... I saw it earlier, I had put it on here. Where are ya? There we are. And as you guys like investigate, as you look or looking around, everything's settled. The pack back together. Everyone
I'm gonna use beckoning.
For what?
I want to summon some rats, see if they have seen anything. If anyone came and like killed this person, if they saw where they went.
All right. Well, you get to go ahead and make the roll.
It is charisma survival.
Uh-huh.
Two successes.
Successes. Perfect. We will go ahead and mark that. Beautiful. All right. You start beckoning and calling out rats from the area, and like as you're doing so, there's here on the street with you, there's a soft clearing of the throat sound, and you turn around and there's a guy standing there, like he's got like a very heavy jacket, like a hood drawn up over his head. It's like long, kind of like Slender Man-esque kind of fingers with his arms like crossed in front of him, just sitting on the hood of a derelict car. It's an interesting game you guys are playing. I dig it.
Oh, you think that might be our guy?
And that's where we're going to leave off for the end of episode 1 and the beginning of episode 2. Beautiful. Good job. Good game. Good job being monsters, friends. You did it. Awesome.
Yeah.
Chef, this was a very awesome game of Instinct that you came up with. We've lost Chef at the end. We lose Chef at the beginning. We lose Chef at the end.
Yes, those kids got back
I'll
on the
fit in.
internet.
No, I'm not gonna lie. I felt really tempted to just eat Charlie right there, but I was like, that would be mean to just attack another player. I probably shouldn't do that.
I mean, you were more than welcome to have tried to. But
Scratched your face off with these manicured nails of mine.
it would have been really bad to have to probably like eject you from the game afterwards, because You know, like there's there's obviously an NPC in the area. 2, the rest of the pack's gonna find out what you did.
No, it was that guy. It was the son of a guy, I swear.
Could have killed you.
All right, beautiful. Props. Who made our nights? Who's gonna give treats to other people? Quinnen, Ashley. Who made your night?
I've got to give it to Jen for just and no head.
Quinnen, Anya, Charlie, Bash, Mitch.
That was glorious. Plus the amount of just absolute fucking terrified you put into me. Just watching that shit happen.
Beautiful. Charlie, who made your night?
Gonna give it to Mitch tonight because I say tonight, it's literally 2 o'clock here.
You're so used to our nighttime games.
Right. I have other stuff I could do after this now.
Yep.
We were gonna give it to Mitch for a couple of reasons, but we'll state the one reason being just being a bear in Ohio and like chasing down a car and suffocating a man. Just the weight of
Pinning
a bear.
down 2 homeless people.
Yeah, not gangrel. I mean, what do you want from us?
Mitch, who made your night tonight?
It's a tough choice with Charlie and Reverend, but I think in the end Charlie, because the role play with me about to eat her was pretty fun. And it was really hard to fight off the temptation of eating her and trying to lie to the rest of the party.
Well, you know what? It is a short campaign. Maybe you could do it towards the end. I'd recommend.
It just feels too mean.
recommend going for Anya though. You'd get something from Diablo Rising Anya.
You get power. That's for sure.
Decapitate. Probably.
Reverend.
How does like Valdery affect just wanting to attack each other?
We'll go over that over the course of this coming week. Reverend Basher.
Okay.
Oh my. In terms of, I gotta give it to Ashley because just the sheer. Firstly, I'm a city gangrel. I'm gonna take on 6 guys. Crap. I'm trying to take on 6 guys and realize I'm a gangrel. And no.
City gangrel.
A
country gangrel. A country gangrel will just be like, eh.
Here's the thing. If you had not put the stipulation that we needed at least 6 people, I would have used a feral clause. I would have actually gone more lethal on that.
And Anya.
I'm gonna give it to the good Reverend for organizing all of tonight's shenanigans and also just being the sleaziest part of religion.
Oh, beautiful.
Sleaziest part of religion.
All right. Friends, for
That's
those of you
exactly what I was going for.
For those of you watching at home, if you're not part of our Discord community, come join our Discord community. We are big on World of Darkness stuff, but we do a lot of other games. It is a very active channel. We currently have signups open for our Season 4 games, which will be beginning in November, as this is just a short little run for Halloween season. All of us are on the Discord channel. All of us are fairly active, except for Mitch. Mitch is one of our newest arrivals, newest people. JenOfThieves found him on a Facebook group, and now here he is. We love welcoming new players, bringing them to our tables, and Mitch, you already fit in perfectly with the Chaos Goblins that are these players. It's beautiful. I love to see it when a new person just immediately fits perfectly in. YouTube, if you're not subscribed to me over on YouTube, please do. All of our previous games that we've run, if you're a vampire fan, we have a Bloodlines themed game where I made a reputation system and ran everything in a Bloodlines video game-esque way.
It's hilarious.
It's hilarious. It's very Bloodlines. I not to toot my own horn, but I'm told I hit the nail on the head pretty good. As well as so many other games. We have a Werewolf the 5th edition campaign. It's my first time touching 5th edition. we get some mechanics wrong early on, I'm not gonna lie, but I can tell a really good werewolf story, and the comments also back that claim up. So if you're not subscribed to us on YouTube, please do. Please help grow our community. And of course, there's, as always, the Patreon video. The Patreon. Patreon gets you YouTube credits on all of our YouTube videos. It gets you merch packages, specialized merch based off of our games. It gets you weighted redeems, or weighted votes in the Discord, free redeems in the chat, so on and so forth. Different tiers get you different stuff, roles in our Discord community. So please, if you would like to continue supporting the shenanigans, all the money from Patreon goes right back into the channel. It goes to the merch, it goes to books, it goes to screens, it goes to all kinds of stuff. So if you would like to continue helping us support that, click that link right there in chat. Or if you're watching us in the future on YouTube, click that link down below in the About button. This was episode 1 of Palla Grande Time, our 3rd edition Sabbat game. We will be back next Saturday at noon. We have a Hunter the Reckoning campaign. Its premiere episode begins tomorrow at 5 o'clock Eastern. And then, if that doesn't tickle your fancy, JenOfThieves is running her first tabletop game ever on Friday nights, 9 to midnight Eastern, where you get to see me as just a player, and apparently I'm terrifying when I'm dedicating to just one character.
Oh, you're so fucking creepy. You're so fucking creepy.
Nailing it. Guys, if we don't see you tomorrow, I hope you have a fantastic rest of your weekend. And remember, Daddy loves you. Night. Well, not night. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.